Good morning, everyone. My name is Sunny Zhang, the publisher and editor-in-chief of the Pinor Sommeliers magazine. It is my great honor to be invited by wine2wine to speak on the China wine market and the future of the Chinese sommeliers. It is deeply regretful that I cannot in person attend the wine2wine, one of the most prestigious wine trade show and the conference in the world. There are many of my old friends, both in Italy and from other countries, are attending this event. Particularly, my friend and the most Chinese sommelier, Mr. Liu Yang, is participating wine2wine on my behalf. I wish you have a successful event and a lot of fun together. Before getting into the topic of the China wine market, I would like to spend a few minutes talking about the Pinor Sommelier. Pinor Sommelier is the first Chinese wine magazine centered with professional sommeliers. Through the knowledge sharing by sommeliers, we introduce the best and right wine around the world to the Chinese consumers and educated them on the wine as a culture and a lifestyle. Since the inception of 2013, the Pinot Sommelier has grown into one of the most prominent professional wine media and won a lot of support from Chinese sommeliers and wine consumers. As the publisher and the editor-in-chief of the Pinot Sommeliers magazine, I'm very proud of being able to act as a bridge to fill the gap between the Chinese wine market and the international wine industry. During the past 1 year, everyone working in the China wine market has been feeling the headwind. The austerity measures and the anti-corruption policies by the current leadership have almost crashed the luxury wine market, which has been growing so fast, and the growth potential used to be promising. The lavish spending on Chateau-Lafite and Chateau-Latour suddenly disappeared, and many Chinese wine importers default on the purchasing contracts. On the other end, it is quite interesting to see the low to mid-end wines continue to sell well in China. And if you take a look at the wines with price range from 100 yuan to 300 yuan, the sales volume actually increased significantly. China wine market and consumer behavior. Let's take a close examination on the China's wine market and wine consumers. No matter you are an optimist or a pessimist, one thing is for sure. China has been growing into one of the largest wine consumption countries in the world. From 2005 to 2012, the wine consumption has grown by 4 times. China is expected to become the largest wine market in the world by 2016. More interestingly, import wine seems to be the biggest beneficiary from the fast growth in Chinese wine consumption. Among all important wine, lower price wines ranging from 100 yuan to 300 yuan has been selling well. If you look at the fundamentals, China wine market is driven by many strong and unique factors. As Chinese affluent class grows, wine consumption will increasingly acceptable as a healthy and fashionable lifestyle. And Chinese wine consumers became much more sophisticated in terms of the wine knowledge and etiquette. Another positive factor for the China wine demands is the change in people's mindset when choose what to drink. Previously, white liquor was preferred in most of the official or business occasions. However, more Chinese people now prefer wines because looks more healthy and less corrupted. Now, please let us take a look at who are the Chinese consumers. Due to the unique nature of the Chinese wine market, we categorize the consumers into two distinctive groups: the mass market group and the new rich group. The new rich group is defined as someone with high expenditure, high educated, and high disposable income. For both groups, approximately 60% are men and 40% are women. Chinese younger generation is more active to wine because they are willing to try new things and open to foreign culture and lifestyles. The 25 to 44 age population is the biggest group of wine consumption for both mass market and new rich. Chinese wine drinkers tend to be highly educated, with more than 50% have bachelor or master degree. However, they do not drink wine often. Majority of the group only drink wine once or twice a month, and only 18% to 22% drink more than 4 times a month. It shows the wine culture is still way behind the beer, liquor, and the market is still an infant stage. Although most Chinese consumers purchase wines in wine cellar, bars, and restaurants, an increasing percentage of the sales are actually occurring online. As of 2014, 7% of the wine sales are actually through internet or e-commerce in China. As you can see, China's wine market has a great potential, but it is also a very unique market comparing to the developed countries. The target customers for foreign winemakers have distinctive characteristics. They are young, they are well educated, and they have little knowledge on wine, particularly the wine names. Here is the biggest challenge for Chinese wine consumers. We found among hundreds and thousands of different wine labels that are how to choose the right wine for me. The difficulty in making the choice is the top listed need voiced by the Chinese customers. However, most customers feel very puzzled and embarrassed when facing many choices which they have no idea about. Some of them simply give up and choose cheaper one to be safe, or drink beer, liquor instead. At Pinot Sommelier, we see this is also the biggest opportunity. If we can somehow convince Chinese consumers to adopt a framework or a system which we commanded, we will be able to influence the buying and drinking behavior of the Chinese consumers. In order to assist the Chinese wine drinkers to make the right choice, we have to first solve the problem by answering the question: when I choose a wine, who should we listen to? In other words, who is the most trustworthy expert of wine selection? At Pinot, we believe and we also strongly advocate that professional sommeliers are the best person to go to when a Chinese wine consumer wants to choose a perfect wine. At Pinot, we are trying very hard to promote sommeliers as the person who has the professional responsibility, capability, and tailored solution to help Chinese consumers to make a smart choice in wines. Since sommeliers is still a relative new profession in China, and few of the sommeliers have established strong brand name among consumers. We are using Pinot's offline and online platform to promote sommeliers as a collective solution. Today, Pinot Sommelier Club has gathered more than 150 sommeliers in China who actively engaged in Chinese wine lovers through Pinot's platform. Since the inception, the Pinot Sommelier magazine is fast growing into one of the most recognized wine media in China, with a circulation of 370,000 per issue, covering 20 cities, including the 4 major wine markets: Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou, and Chengdu. Our distribution also has penetrated more than 400 high-end food and beverage outlets, including international 5-star hotels and independent fine dining restaurants and bars. Not only the printing magazine, we actively use the social media, app, and other mobile internet tools to communicate with the unique Chinese wine audience. Pinot is the first in its kind to put sommeliers in the driver's seat to help the mass market consumers make the decision in wine selection. We are confident that with the establishment of sommeliers' credibility and reputation, Pinot will help international wine markets to tap the massive Chinese wine consumers and penetrate the unique China wine market. Last but not least, I hope I will be able to welcome you in China, and please let Pinot become your partner in succeeding in the Chinese wine market. Thank you all and see you soon.